Boop, boop, boop. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Guess what?
We're back.
It's 8 o'clock.
Kids are in bed, hopefully. Kids should be in bed at 8. But 8 o'clock is a kid bedtime.
8 o'clock is a kid
It is a
bedtime,
kid
but we don't
bedtime.
have kids that need to go to bed. Hey.
No, we
hey.
don't. Our kid gets to stay up.
So it's 8 o'clock sharp on the East Coast at Lemon Hawk Studios. I'm representing today for Lemon Hawk. It is,
good.
what, 5 o'clock in the Pacific West? In the Pacific Northwest.
That's right. That's right.
7 o'clock Central. We don't know what time it is in the mountains now. It's either 3 hours back or 2 hours back, but it's some kind of time. We are live. We are happy to be here. And as always, real estate is nice. From the Lemon Hawk Studios in Raleigh, North Carolina, this is Real Estate Live with your hosts, Kevin and Tina Caul. It's just us, honey.
It's just us.
Yeah, we have nobody in studio. We have no guests to bog us down.
That's right.
We get to be real tonight.
Wow, we get to be all together.
Isn't that exciting?
I get you all to myself.
It's date night at the studio.
Date night at the studio. We don't even. That's right. We don't even have our background people.
I know Thomas is sick. Our producer is sick. We're doing this all alone.
He's watching though. He knows we got
Thomas,
this.
feel better, buddy. We miss you.
We miss you, Thomas.
But in the meantime, we need some vino.
Oh,
let's
already?
have a little.
All right.
I mean,
do we do this right away? I forget.
This
is only my third show.
Is there a better time? Come on.
Sure. I hope you wash these glasses.
Hello, everybody checking in. Look, I can't necessarily see your name unless there's some settings with how we stream and all that. I do know Matthew Taylor is in the building.
Oh, hey, Matthew.
Matthew sent me a great message. I gotta send it to you.
He did. He's such a nice guy.
Sarah, all the way from Canada.
Woohoo!
Checking in.
Yeah, where's everybody from?
Sarah, I hope to see you at EXPCon next week in Las Vegas. I cannot wait for EXPCon in Las Vegas. I cannot wait.
You cannot wait. And I just found out today we did all of these different schedules. I've got to I have 4 different sessions, and I have to have sessions for the sessions. I mean, yeah. I'm going to work next week.
You are going to work.
I am.
Here's the
Dave Kennard, what is going on?
Here's the funniest thing.
I'll be on payroll soon.
They sent me a message. What's up, Marlo? Happy Wednesday evening.
There's Marlo.
Carla's here. Look, everybody's checking in. Lisa G's in the building.
Woo-hoo.
Amy Weaver. I know Amy's going to be in Las Vegas next week. Can't wait for Las Vegas next week.
I know.
Check it out. I got a message from Candace Garcia, and she said, "Hey, you've been recommended for a panel at EXPCon." And I go,
"Hi, Mackenzie."
Wasn't Mackenzie great last week?
She was
everybody.
Great. She was great.
She was great. Yeah. So I get a message says, "Hey, you've been nominated, selected, or somebody nominated you to sit on a panel at EXPCon about building
your brand."
And I cracked up, and my response, it was a polite decline. I said, "You know what? I thank you. However, I never built a brand in my life." I said I would be doing a disservice to people.
That's right. That's right. I'm trying to keep you from ruining our brand, making sure things are on brand. Amy, You're taking us way off brand. I have to I don't even know what's coming up today. I'm actually a little bit afraid because I walked in and there's a wig and glasses and I'm like, what is going to happen? I'm scared.
Nothing to worry about. Joey, tell her there's nothing to worry about at all.
Mr. Soto is on.
I know. I'm so excited.
I know. Look at all our friends are here. So our friends came to say hi.
The plan for tonight is this. We're alone.
We're alone.
We decided we didn't need a guest tonight because here's the truth. We're just going to kibitz it up.
Mm-hmm.
And
we have questions that people asked us. all day today.
We have Ask Us Anything coming
Yep.
up. So we do have some questions that everybody is dying to hear the answers
Oh,
to.
dying. And if you have burning questions
Fire
in the
away.
Fire
away.
Send us your questions. Right, Mama Caul? I see Mama Caul on. She might have real estate questions.
Everybody should have them.
Hello.
Now, here, Justin's checking in from Chicago. That is Central Time. That's our homeboy in the Central.
That's right.
So
That's right.
7 o'clock in the Central, Chicago representing. Thank you for checking in. I do want to show you something real fast. This is Matthew Taylor.
Okay.
Sent me a message. Let me see if I can get this up. It's a video. And he said, this is Tina.
Oh, no.
When she, years down the road.
Okay.
When
Matthew, you better be nice.
First of all, cheers.
Oh, cheers, honey. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes, this is Tina down the road. He said, when Rev shares $5 million a month.
Oh, no, I'm afraid. Matthew, what did you do?
It's so fast. It's so fast.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
This better be nice. I better be hot when I'm old.
No, I can. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, I hope this is it.
It's not like the Golden Girls, is it?
No, but check it out. Kind
All
of.
right, here we go.
This is you.
Oh, boy.
Is that perfect with the hat? Look at her. Oh, it's so great.
Actually, that lady, whoever you are, lady, I want to be you.
She's doing her
dancing,
thing.
singing. She's wearing a hot hat. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
Good,
you
Matthew.
in,
That's good. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That's you in.
She's fun. She's having fun.
in
I'm
years
fun.
from
I
now.
like to have fun.
Yes.
So with my
Mhm.
hat on, and I like to dance, and I
What?
even like to sing. I actually had to show a few people that I can sing a little bit, so people were
Oh,
shocked.
you know what? We should sing tonight.
No, let's not. We're not going to sing.
I think we
tonight.
should sing
no,
tonight. I think
no,
tonight
no.
we should make it
No.
so much fun that we just
No,
sing it out.
we're not going to sing. What else do you got?
You don't want to sing?
No, I'm not going to sing live. No, it took me 4 years to get on stage and get over myself there. So I'm going to have to take another 4 years before I can sing in front of a live audience.
Well,
that's
just
not gonna
pretend we're
happen.
singing to the computer screen.
No, we're not going to do that. But you can sing
Oh, I'm gonna sing.
or rap because you're a rapper.
You know what? Let's sing right now. Let's.
Oh my God.
let
what are
me-
you doing?
Well, I'm not really gonna sing.
I know. What are you singing?
Whoever's checking in, post your name real quick because for whatever reason it's just saying Facebook user. If you sing, I'll sing. Is that a deal?
Uh-huh.
All right, we have to congratulate one of our friends, Mr. Michael Valdez.
Oh, yes.
Michael Valdez is the president. Let's give him a clap here
Give him a
of
clap.
EXP Global and EXP. Well, now he's president of Growth.
Of growth. Yeah.
One of the presidents of Growth. He was, you know what? The cheer isn't doing him justice.
There you go.
There we go.
you go.
He
That's
was
what I like.
named, he was given a Vanguard Award today
Wow.
from
Amazing.
Housing Wire.
Wow. Fancy pants. I
don't know.
love it.
I don't know exactly what a Vanguard Award is.
Sounds really prestigious.
Yeah, my thought
Like
is,
Michael.
yeah. I mean, my thought was, if you have a van and it needs guarding,
That's what you must
That
be
you
driving
got.
a van.
I think so. But Housing Wire, I think what the award really is about is that executive level people who are pushing the industry forward and doing amazing things. Michael Valdez has done amazing things, certainly for our company and just the industry as a whole.
Absolutely. Anything.
You want to sing to him?
No, he gets things done though. That's what I love about him. He is a high D off the charts. So you need something done, you ask Michael Valdez.
You don't want to sing a song?
I am not going to sing a song.
Let's freestyle to him.
No, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, wait a minute. I don't
even know the words.
get the
to this
vibe. There's
song.
no words to it. Here we go. Ready? Felicidades, Michael Valdez. Hey, felicidades.
Michael
Valdez. La chica blanca no sabe nada. Hey, you know what? That means the white girl knows nothing. Here's what I do know for sure. I am an honorary Latino.
Yes.
Yo soy Latino honorario.
Yes, honorario.
When we go to our events, I have clout
You do.
with the Latinos.
You do.
And I always wish that I was a Latino when I'm at the events because they have way more fun.
They do. Well, they can dance really well, too.
Right?
I love the music.
Cervera knows.
Ooh, Mark Anthony, watch out. That's right, Jennifer.
Don't make me, because I will. Hey! Felicidades! Michael Velez! I swear.
You're a nut.
I want to be Latino. If anybody will just adopt me, please do it.
Jennifer will adopt you. Will you adopt him, Jennifer? Please, somebody take him.
Yes.
Take him away. Take him away.
All right. Moving on. Anyway, congratulations to Michael Valdez.
Yes,
that's
a huge honor.
That's an honor. And
huge honor.
It's an honor to sing. Genesis will adopt me.
Oh, Genesis
I know
will
Genesis
take him.
Will adopt me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. There's a lot of people that'll adopt you. You're adoptable.
I need a new last name. I do need a new last name, a Latino last name. So somebody come up with one for me and I'll take it.
That's right. Put it in the chat box. Our new last name.
Yo soy Latino honorario. Pretty good, right?
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, honey. So what do you got prepped for us today? I'm really excited.
It turns out there's a new, this is basically what we're going to do is start a whole network.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I have a network. What network are you starting?
This is going to be, there it is, Gretchen.
What is it?
Kevin Caliente.
Oh, I like it.
Kevin Caliente.
Caliente Group. Ooh, that's spicy.
When we go to Latin America, we're the Caliente Group. El Grupo de Calientes. Muy bueno.
I like that. I like that.
Caribe.
Caliente Group.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
It's such a good song, too. I can't
That is a
get
good
enough
one.
of this.
You can't.
All right.
Okay.
Kevin Caliente. I love that.
I love that. I
That's
love
gonna be
that.
an alter
That'll
ego.
be your Costa Rican name.
Oh, look out. That is going to be an alter ego. Okay, so we're starting a network.
Okay, what network are we starting?
It's the Lemon Hawk Real Estate Network.
Oh, okay.
We have this show.
Okay.
And there's a new show coming.
Oh, what's the new show?
It's called Liar Liar.
Oh, no. Is it a commercial?
This is just a little taste of what Liar Liar is all about. It's I think Maury Povich.
Oh, okay.
Meets real estate.
Okay.
And we just test people's claims on their real estate.
Oh, their real estate accolades. I like that.
Let me show you. Let me just.
We'd be outing a lot of people on their accolades.
We're going to up. Wait a minute. What is Cervera saying? Means something else. Caliente.
What does it mean?
No.
Oh boy.
See, Gretchen, you're not even. Gretchen doesn't even speak Spanish. She's giving me a name. Exactly. I don't even know what my name's gonna be now. All right, check it out. Here's our new show on the station.
Kevin, I'm excited.
Liar Liar. Production value is hit or miss. I was alone in the studio this week. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Liar Liar, the show where we determine if your real estate claims are true or if you're a big fat liar. Let's get to it. Welcome back, folks. It's the moment of truth for Jerry. Jerry, you claim on your website to be a top producing agent. That's what I am. And I quote, I sell hundreds of homes per year. Because I do sell hundreds of homes. Help thousands of families. I do. Let's see if that's true. The claim on you being a top producing realtor? It's a lie, Jerry. It's a lie. Hell no. That's bullshit. I want to recount. More, I want to recount. Shut up. Look. Shut up. Shut up. The results don't lie. You do. You do. Call my You're the liar. Big fat liar. Hey, Joanne. Joanne, you made a claim not too long ago based on your profile picture that you were #unrecruitable. As in unrecruitable? That's right. I'm unrecruitable. We're gonna put that claim to the test. Let's do it. You took a lie detector. I did. And said you were in fact unrecruitable. Well, the results are in. Joanne, in the case of you being unrecruitable, you are absolutely a liar.
What?
You are recruitable.
No way.
You're a liar.
I'm not recruitable. I love where I am. I'll never leave. I love it there.
Big fat liar. Chet,
Yes,
you
sir.
claim to be the world's greatest real estate coach.
Well, it's because I am. That's because I am.
You took a lie detector, and the results are in.
I did.
Chet, in the case of you being the world's greatest real estate coach,
Dear Lord and Jesus, everybody. Dear everybody, please.
the results are in.
Please.
You are the world's greatest real estate coach.
Thank you. Hey, Mama.
That just goes to show you, not everybody is a big, fat liar. Thanks for joining us.
I love you too. I love you too. Hey, Papa, I love you.
I mean,
I'm so happy for Chet. I mean, he truly has changed our lives, our team.
first of all,
I mean, he's our head coach. Mackenzie, you better watch out.
first of all, we knew
Oh,
Chet was the best.
Chet is the best.
There's no question about that.
Chet is the best.
But isn't it so true though? Like, here's the truth, people. Non-realtors, pay attention.
Pay attention.
Most of the claims on your friends saying they're top producers, not top producers at all.
Well, but you gotta think about this though. Okay, so the national average for a real estate agent is 4 to 6 sales a year. So if you sell 8 homes, you sell 2 times the national average. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Right?
okay,
If
yeah.
you sell 12 homes,
You would get a big boo for that.
real estate agents are good at being number 1 at pretty much anything.
Well, it's so for the longest time, and this is true for every team. You find what
Every
you're
team.
number 1 at.
You find it.
For a
and
long
you
time-
ride the coattails.
And for a long time, our team, even when we weren't selling the number of homes we did, what did we say we were?
Well, I was the number 1 individual agent for several companies. I was the number 1 team leader in Western Wake County.
That's
You're the
the
number
one.
1 team leader for resale homes. You're the number 1 team leader for whatever you come up with. So look at everybody's profiles and they're pretty much can figure out a number 1 in any category. I mean, right now I feel like, we are, one of the top few teams obviously in the triangle, but coming up to that, we had a lot of number 1 accolades.
We called ourselves, get this, the number 1 Western Wake County resale home team. But
And our clients were so thrilled to hire us.
But that's what you had to do. I mean, that's what you
Yes.
have to do. You have to find your marketing lane, right?
Your marketing lane.
And if you're
that's
number
right.
1 at something, just be
You
number
stick
1.
to it and you
Own
run with it. Yeah,
Just
you own
own
it.
it.
But that number 1 can change. It's sort of like, every month it could be somebody different, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I was number 1 for Property Spark in Cary, number 1 social media agent.
Is Property Spark some BS though?
Well,
What is Property Spark?
Home Snap and
exactly?
Property Spark. Come on. I mean, but the thing is, these companies are, they're paid. They want you to, they give you accolades so you will promote their companies, and Property Sparks sells leads. So if I post that I'm number 1, other agents are seeing it and then they're going to Property Spark and then they want to be given the accolades. So it's just, it's the industry that we're in. We like the pats on the back, and our clients love to see that we're excelling in things. It's the reality.
I mean, it can be comical. It can be a comical part of the industry. I'm
Exactly.
sure other industries are that way. but
Every industry, the insurance people, the lenders, come on, everybody, every sales industry, you have people over indulging on the accolades. So
the egos
the
in
egos,
this
the
business
egos. Well,
are oh my god.
as long as you don't believe your own press release, that's the key.
Well,
Because
I think a lot of people do.
well, I think they do. And it's funny because a lot of people that have met us through the years, they'll actually say like, wow, you guys are so nice. And I'm like, well, what were we supposed to be? And we just we are who we are. I feel like we haven't changed much since we were 18,
Since I was
19.
a young rapper in Detroit.
Yeah, you were a young rapper. You're still a young rapper. And now you're just a young rapper you're an old rapper You're a middle-aged rapper
I'm a young rapper in an old man's body.
who loves
Oh.
to act out scenes, and you're actually a good actor.
You know what's
Is he not a good
shame?
actor, guys? I mean, he can act. Yeah.
You know what's a shame?
You've missed your calling, Mr. Paul.
What's a real shame is this. Somewhere in here, there's like a, I don't know, 70-year-old R&B singer
That's exactly who
that
you were.
can't sing.
That's right. That's
Isn't
right.
that a shame?
And a Latino.
And a Latino, Jeff. That's right. A 70-year-old Latino R&B singer.
That's who you are. I bet you were that in other lives.
In
maybe.
a former life, I was a
Yeah.
Motown singer.
Maybe you were a Motown singer.
I might have been the 5th top.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Age is just a number. That is so right, Carrie. That is
My
so right.
Goodness. Jessica,
Oh,
checking in all the way from the Northeast.
That's
New
right.
England is in the house tonight.
Boston.
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, you want a duet? Jessica, you want a duet?
Duets. No duets. We're done with the
Ooh,
singing.
I think we could sing a duet.
No, we are
Tina,
not
you're
doing it.
so
You
good.
know, if you want to play our Christmas duet, you can do that next time. Why don't
I
you
think
do
we
that?
freestyle a duet.
No, I'm not singing a duet.
All right, here's
I'm
what
gonna
we're
be
going to
lame.
do. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, you're so lame.
I know, I am.
Have some, what are we drinking? What's it called? Hunky Dory?
We're drinking hunky dory.
Have a little more hunky dory.
Yeah, I need a lot of more hunky dory.
I'm going to get in
This is-
character.
This is
to
like
sing
when
with
I
Tina.
dance on the dance floor. Like I need a lot of hunky dory.
Do that.
And I need a lot of and plus on a lot of songs, I mean, this is the reality, and you and Michael make fun of me all the time. I forget the words. I don't know the words.
No.
I make up words. I'm like the worst song title rememberer on the planet. I mean, I don't remember words in songs, so I have to make them up.
We'll make them up. Let's just make them up.
Maybe we could do the duet that they do on Saturday Night Live.
Let's freestyle.
No.
Let me get into my
No.
Motown character and we'll freestyle.
No. I'm gonna watch you and sing you on.
All right, we're
or
gonna
clap
do
you on.
this is what we're gonna
Cheer
do,
you on.
everybody. We're gonna do Ask Us Anything. And so we had
Yes.
questions submitted online via Instagram.
Instagram.
Via
And
Instagram
tick.
and tick.
That's right.
I'm gonna
a
get ready to
tick.
sing. Tina's gonna sing with me.
I'm gonna cheer you on.
Here we go.
Ask us anything. Ask us anything. Ask us anything. Yeah.
All right, look. Wait, let me fix my hair.
I knew you had something up your sleeve. I asked him about this ridiculous outfit.
I feel like a DJ.
Oh my God, tick.
I feel like a radio DJ. Jerry Los Angeles checking in live.
This is something. You are
97
something.
something. All right.
I am weak too, Facebook user. I can't see their names.
We
but-
are going to do Ask Us
Oh,
Anything.
goodness
Let me
gracious.
get the questions up. Where are the questions? There they are. All right, Tina,
Yes.
this is the song.
Okay.
I think we can come up with, I can barely hear through my hair. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Estate Live. This segment is called Ask Us Anything. We'll just make it up.
Off the cuff. Well, I mean, you can sing
Ready?
it. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. You can ask us anything.
Anything.
There you go. Ask us anything. And then you go,
Mhm.
ask us anything.
Yeah.
You can ask us anything.
Anything.
There you go. Anything.
You are
Yeah.
a nut.
Hey,
You're a nut.
we hope we have your answers. And we hope we have the answers. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's the guy that
Yeah,
can't sing
ask us
stuck inside his body. Now you gotta see.
Exactly.
If
That's the
Kevin
R&B.
could sing, he would be like singing all day long.
I would already be on tour.
And what's funny is I like to sing, and I sing in the bathroom, and when we're alone, I like to sing. And then he's always like, "Shh, hey, I'm watching something." So I like to sing when we're home alone. He really likes to sing, but he should not sing.
You can ask us anything.
Okay.
All right. Here's what
You have lost your marbles.
she hates this.
I do.
She hates when I see. This is why I'm not doing the branding thing at EXPCon.
You're not doing the branding for our team, and you're definitely not doing the branding for EXPCon. But you are fun.
The chorus is coming. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we hope we have the answer.
Answers. Yeah.
Let's talk all the time.
Oh my God. You're like, who is that? Aaron Gibbs? Or what's his name? Gibbs? Dibs?
Well, there's Aaron Neville, and
Aaron
then there's
Neville. See? I know who it is.
ask us anything.
Who's the Gibbs?
Yeah, that's it's the Bee Gees.
Yeah, but isn't that the last name?
Yes,
Somebody say it.
is. Yeah,
Andy
it's
Gibb.
Gibb. Andy
Andy
Gibb. There
Gibb.
you go. There you
Doesn't
go.
he have a really Gary? Doesn't he have a really high voice?
Ask us anything. We're so good. We're the new Sonny and Cher.
We are number one
We are.
at the new Sonny and Cher
You
routine.
know what? We're like Ike and Tina Turner.
Oh yeah,
Without
I
the
love Tina
abuse.
Turner. That's right.
All right.
I love her. Okay,
Let's get to the question.
let's get to the question. Let's teach people some real estate
You know,
stuff.
if
Enough
people
with
are-
all the
If
fun.
people are scrolling on Facebook right now and they just
think
see
we've
this,
lost
they
our
think we've
minds.
lost our
Yeah,
minds. There's
yeah.
no
They're
question.
unfollowing us probably,
All right. Well, if you unfollow, you
or
unfollow.
they can't look away. You know, when you see something so atrocious and you're just like, I can't look away.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now with half the audience.
I
They
think
just
it's Andy and Barry Gibb.
Andy and Barry Gibb. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Maurice
Maurice.
Gibb?
I
I
don't
don't
know
know that.
Maurice. All right.
Barry Gibb. That was it.
Let's do the questions. Let's go. Question number 1.
What was the question?
All right. These are real questions.
No,
We have
these
to
are
be
real
serious.
from
Let
our
me-
audience.
Let
Yeah.
me take my glasses off.
Please
and
take
be
the wig
serious.
off.
What?
Oh,
know
you're
what?
going to wear it?
No,
Okay.
I'm going full costume.
I mean, you know what? It's October. This is for Halloween.
Yeah, this ain't Halloween.
This is Halloween. That's what I'm going to tell people who I'll be like, well, he was being, really festive for Halloween. That's what we're going to tell people.
Lisa G. You can ask us anything.
So,
Can't help
yeah,
myself.
she's asking us
Yeah,
something.
she says, how do you actually begin to look at your numbers and projected numbers for your business? So,
Oh,
yeah. So if you're, my guess is that her question is, she's looking to project for next year.
right.
And how do you kind of, I don't know, how do you analyze your numbers from this year to project for next year?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you could do it. First, I always say, agents have to source their business. So if you look at your business the last 12 months, you want to put everything in buckets. How much of it came from your past clients? How much of it came from open houses? How much of it came from expired, FSBO, circle dialing, whatever buckets you have, marketing strategies. And then, our coach used to say, if you had 1,000 people in your database, you can definitely depend on 10% of those converting into appointment or into deals the next year, right? So if you think about how many people you have to have in that database so it can keep converting, that's kind of the metric, I guess, for that. And then the other thing is looking at your contacts. So for me, my numbers and my number analyzer that I had every day, I knew if I made 15 contacts, I would get an appointment, and that appointment would lead to a listing taken or a listing sold or a buyer agency agreement. So for every 15 people I talked to, I knew that. But the thing is, Lisa, if you're not tracking your numbers daily and you don't see how many people you talk to, how many appointments you go on, how many appointments convert, how many listings you get, if you don't track those numbers, it's going to be really hard to analyze, right? So do you track your numbers is the question.
Listen to that breakdown.
That's a good breakdown.
Right?
He's really, really musical tonight. Ask us anything.
Lisa, I think the real key, and for anybody, is you have to track the numbers.
You have
And
to
that's
track them.
the only way, and Mike Ferry used to say, the only way to create a duplicatable business is to
Mhm.
track your numbers. So you have to know how many dials, how many people you talk to, how many appointments it takes, so that you can do the math, right? You can say, hey, I need to make this amount of dials to talk to this amount of people to get this many appointments. That equals this many listings or buyer sales.
Right.
That's the best way to do it. And then, your budget is a whole nother thing. So we can get into that another time of where you're going to spend some ad dollars.
Yeah.
But
Well, and the hard part is most agents let the day happen to them. Say me, if you let your day happen to you, you get into the office and then you don't know what's going to happen that day. You're checking your emails, you're calling, your leads that you might have, but you're really not doing, 80% of the time, you're not doing business income producing activities, which is making outbound calls and calling your database and making sure that is where your time is spent. So if your time is spent on that 80%, which is outbound and business building activity, you can actually have trackable numbers to create that duplicatable system that he's talking about. So that's the first thing I would say. Track your numbers, and then you can start projecting. If I just talk to 20 people a day, 25 people a day, now I know I'll get 2 appointments, 3 appointments. I'll go on 5 appointments. I'll cancel 2. I'll go on 3. I'll take a listing. That was always my mentality, that I needed 5 appointments a week. I knew I would cancel 2 because they didn't qualify. I would go on 3 and take 1 listing. Well, that was 4 listings a month. And then I would probably work with 3 or 4 buyers a month. So I had anywhere from 8 to 10 deals as I ramped up into 120 transactions a year. And it didn't seem like a lot because there was just a process. And I had a great assistant. A great assistant. He didn't wear these awesome outfits back in the day. Now that he's retired, he does.
Exactly.
So,
next question is from Southern State Homes, and it's about team building.
oh,
Yeah, just so, how do you find talent?
Mhm.
Hiring ads, social posts. After this breakdown, we're going to answer that. Right?
ask us anything.
You can ask us anything. Anyway, team building. How do you find talent?
Talent finds us. No, I think the thing is, talented people, like your boss used to say, remember, you would say that once a person is hired, they show you who they are in the first what?
Well, no, he said you never believe somebody for their first 90
days,
because
right?
they're going to give you your best.
Exactly.
This is props to Buff Whalen. Rest in peace, Buff.
Mhm.
He said 90 days. You're going to get their best. You'll see who you have on day 91. And on 91 is
It's when
you're
people
gonna get the
start,
real
they
person.
start showing their true colors. I think in interviews, we've interviewed people who are like, oh my God, they're going to be amazing. And they end up being a dud. And then you interview people and you're like, they're probably going to be okay. And they just rock it, And so I think that the reality is talented people, though, they want to join opportunity. People that are talented, and when they're watching you and looking at your team, you have to ask yourself, why would they join you versus another team leader? What do you have at your team or your brokerage where they want to follow you? Because people follow people. They don't come for EXP. They don't come for rev share. They don't come for stock. They come for people. And I know that's been my goal. Is I like to follow successful people. I'm like, oh, what are they doing? They seem to have it all together. I'm going to go figure out if they do have it all together. When I do realize that they have it all together, I want to get as close to in proximity with those people, because that's where I'm going to learn and grow and take the information and be able to, take that talent and cultivate it. So I don't think it's finding talented people, because you can go through, I remember when we were at KW, they had all these career visioning and all these things about interviews and asking people about their why and their this and their that. And to be honest, we go off gut on our team. I know Mackenzie's been really great at finding awesome people, and some people we've had to let go that just aren't a fit.
Yep.
And that's okay, right? I mean, it's you let people go because you're doing it for their own good, right? When you let somebody go,
That's what you say to them.
no, it's
for
true,
sure.
because when
It's for
somebody's
your own good.
but
folks.
it's true. If you're not feeling it and you're coming to work resentful and you're like, these are not my people, and this is happening, you're sort of just going, God, just love them and release them.
Yeah, no, some people are definitely not a fit. We've definitely run hiring ads. I think where we've had the most success, though, is really organic growth. And
Mm-hmm.
we try and when we built the team, it was built on culture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the whole thing. So we just try and keep a very, I don't know, just a super positive culture. And what happens is the people that come into our team love it so much that they tell everybody about it. Social media has been great for us because our people are proud to be part of the team. So if you're starting a team, make sure that the people that work there are proud to be part of it, proud of the culture. They feel good coming in, and then you'll naturally and organically grow.
And it's showing people what it's like to be on your team before they're on your team, right? So if you just put an ad out, we're hiring. Okay, well, I don't know. You might catch a fish, but it's really, like he said, having your agents be happy. They're excited. They're thriving. My gosh, most real estate agents want to come to a team with opportunity where they're making money. And when we have a goal for every one of our agents to make $100,000, no less on our team. that is what we strive for. That's what we talk about all the time. We don't want people coming to our team that are just going to sit around and do nothing, because that just doesn't motivate the others on the team that are motivated. So I think, talent is, when people say, oh, look for talent. It's like, well, talent can show up at any point. It's just, you hire people, you give them an opportunity, they hold themselves accountable. They either learn and grow, or they don't and go.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
100%. And look, I mean, Bree's checking in now.
Oh, Bree.
She says we have the best culture, hands down. I agree with that. And
we have fun.
Yeah. And it's something for, even our agents to be checking in and saying that. Hi, Bree. Thanks. We'll pay you for that later.
That's
we
right.
appreciate that.
$800 for you, girl.
$800 for you.
She got the memo. Just kidding.
Tell you what, we can't lose our music.
No.
All right.
What's our next question?
Our next question is.
You want to sing it in?
Yes.
Oh,
100%.
You should sing it in. What is your name? Your stage name?
You can ask us anything.
Ask him anything. Is that my Britney Spears voice?
I don't know. I don't know what voice that is. You can ask us anything. Ask us anything.
Or something. I'm going to have you sing at our Halloween party. I think you should sing at our Halloween party.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. He was trying not to come to our Halloween party. How about that? I'm going to throw you under the bus.
It's a hockey game that night.
No.
So
you're coming.
The next question, Tina.
Yes.
I'll take this.
Okay.
What is your schedule like, keeping up with calls, leads, etc.? I don't really take any calls or leads or anything, so my schedule is wide open.
His schedule is perfectly clear.
Tina has a different schedule.
Well, I mean, my schedule today is probably way busier than it was when I was a single real estate agent. But as a single real estate agent, I think the biggest issue that agents have is they never treat this like a job. If it was a job and you had to be there 9 to 5 and you had to check in and you had to, have accountability and a boss and somebody who could fire you for not showing up, most real estate agents would become highly successful because they would have deliverables every day. They'd go, hey, you got a sales quota. If you don't meet your quota, you're out. And I think the biggest issue with most real estate agents is that they're self-employed. And we know that unless you have a very high discipline and accountability level, you're probably not going to feel like doing a lot of the things that successful real estate agents have to do. So for me, I had to have accountabilities in place. So I had to have, hey, if I don't show up between 7:30 and 8 for role play 5 days a week, you're going to cash my $1,000 check. I couldn't afford to pay $1,000. So guess what? My butt just checked in and I did the work. So my old schedule when we first moved to North Carolina, and you knew because I got out of bed at 6 o'clock, I was at the office at 7:30, and the first agent showed up probably 9 o'clock in the office. So it was always me in the dark. And there was one lady there, Kelly Boyette, who worked for John Wood at the time. She was his assistant. And she would show up right around 8 o'clock, about an hour early. And I remember one day she came in my office. She goes, why are you here so early all the time? She goes, what are you saying on the phones? I said, I'm practicing. It's sort of like when you're on a football team or a lacrosse team or a hockey team. What do people do? They practice, right? So I was practicing when somebody said, lower your commission, or you don't sell homes in my area, or my friend said they would do it for less. I wanted to know the answer. So from 7:30 to 8, Silas, I was practicing, right? My objection handlers and script and role play. 8 to 11, I was on the phones, and it took 3 hours. And sometimes I'd take a 10-15 minute break and I'd walk around the building if I felt flustered and I needed a change of scenery. But I'd come back, I'd put music on. I had a stand-up desk. I had all my scripts on the wall in front of me. And I would just call, hi, I'm calling about the home that we just sold at 123 Apple Lane. We know when one home sells, usually 2 more sell right away. So I'm just curious, who do you know that might want to move into our neighborhood? And they'd say nobody. And I'd say, oh, that's great. Thanks for thinking about that. How long have you lived at this address? Where did you move from? How long? So it was just repetition. And my coach would say repetitious boredom. You have to embrace it. So from 8 to 11, you're on the phones. From 11 to 12, you're checking your email. 12 to 1, you're having lunch. And 1 and beyond, my coach would say, I don't care what you do. Go get a massage every day. But the reality is I got so busy from the duplication and the discipline and making my 15, 20, 25 contacts at a time that I had appointments. And I had to go on my appointments in the afternoon. And sometimes I would swing by a new construction neighborhood, or I would visit a for sale by owner on the way back home, because I was always trying to fill my funnel with appointments. My job was to make appointments, and I wanted to earn $1 million a year. And, I had to act like I actually had a job, a high performance job. So that was my schedule. Today, it looks a lot different. I'm on Zoom calls all day or meeting after meeting after meeting, running, helping run multiple different, companies and ventures. But for a brand new agent or a seasoned agent, that's the only agent in their business, they should block out 3 hours a day to be in an income producing, active business building activity, which is talking to people.
Well, Lisa nailed it. You have to treat your business like a business.
Right. Which we don't do in real estate.
Yeah. If you always say it, if you owned a bakery, you have to show up and make the damn donuts.
Or if we actually think about this, if we actually charged agents $10,000 to get their license, which I think we should, there wouldn't be very many agents.
Charge them to get their license.
I'm just saying, like an investment in business. If you want to open a McDonald's franchise, they're not just going to hand it to you. You're going to have to invest in the business.
Well, I mean, you do a little bit. You have to pay for all your crap.
Okay, you pay for your stuff, but then it's a business where agents just don't want to invest any more money. They want to scrape by, and it's like, well, wait, we've got marketing and admin and all of these things, and they always stay this solo person that does all the jobs, and then they don't treat it like a business because life gets in the way, and they go, I'll do that later, or I'll do that tomorrow, and they end up that 4 to 6 deal a year producer, and they wonder why. But it just, to be a high performance earner, you have to play a high performance game.
Well, all I know is
perhaps you'd like something to drink.
I need a
Yes,
refill.
you like.
Oh,
I like a fifth of Ripple.
you want some of this hunky dory, honey?
Sure.
We'll both have champagne.
Because you
Yeah,
look
that's
so
good.
hunky right
Champagne
now.
and Ripple. We're mixing together. That's my favorite. I call it champagne.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Champagne and
We got a
ripple.
couple more questions.
Oh, what do we got?
Well, let's see what else we have. Let me see my eyes. I gotta look over here where it's a little closer.
We got Silas's.
Yeah, we got Silas, and then Silas asked about how to structure a team.
Oh,
That is
goodness.
that's a pretty. There's a lot there, Silas. We'll
to
probably
unpack.
we'll probably do a show on team building.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of factors there. How big of a team are you looking to build? Are you looking to do it with ISAs, without ISAs? I mean,
and you got to think of this too. This is how I also feel about teams. You've got your personal business, right? So that's Silas selling 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 homes a year. That's a business. When you open a team or start a team, what most agents fail at is they become part-time leaders. So they bring 2 or 3 agents on over here, and now they've got 2 businesses, but they already have a full-time role in this business, servicing those customers and running and managing their own life. And that's the sole income producing entity in their world. But then they have to take time away from this to go build this. And they never build this with enough attention. And then they say, team building sucks. People don't want to work. I can't do this. And they fizzle. The team just fizzles. And really what they need to think about is, hey, should I open a team or should I start a team? And my question is, do you have enough time to open up a coffee shop and run it and bring in all the labor and manage and run that business? And they go, no, I don't have time to run a coffee shop. Well, then you don't have time for a team.
Yeah.
So if you want to open a team, you have to hire a manager, a team leader, somebody who's going to lead the people in your secondary business. And then what happens is you're funneling money over here into this business, and you're continuing to stay in production because that's the sole income producing activity until you have enough agents that you can help and support and train. And those agents are really funneling some of the money back to you that you're giving up. And so for me, and I couldn't leave production unless we had 20 thriving agents that were selling at least 20 homes a year, because it didn't make sense to leave $1 million producing business to go over here and give 50% of it away. Think about that, because it's 50-50 splits. I have to give up 50% of my business to open this up. And if I'm not profitable, which many team leaders are not, then I've just tanked the business, both businesses.
And wasted money.
And wasted money and time and energy and sacrifice. So it's,
2 more questions. You ready?
Yes. I'm going to sing them in.
You want me to sing them in?
Not really.
How dare you? How about you sing them in?
No.
You can ask us anything. Ask us anything.
Oh, is that your bedroom voice?
It's my winding it down sexy whisper. You can ask us anything. I mean, that's what people in music do.
Yeah, they
Tina.
do. They kind of have the, I like it.
Yeah. You stick to real estate.
I
I'll
will.
stick to music.
I will definitely.
At Cary Area Real Estate.
Oh, Nina
our
Gervais.
friend Nina.
Mhm.
Which of you is more the think tank for business strategies and ideas? Well, here's the thing, Nina. Clearly, take a look. Do you see this think tank? This thing? It's me.
Oh,
It's
yes.
not even
a question.
It's not even a question
I mean,
of who the think tank is.
Everything we do has come from his brain. Everything.
Bam. No, clearly.
Everything.
Clearly. I mean, I used to have some ideas, and then she would go, that's not a great idea.
Yeah, that's good. I'll think about it.
You see what my
I'll
brand
think about
is.
it. I'll think about that, honey.
You've seen our branding for
Yes.
Caul Group.
Well, and in fairness, though, I love real estate. You never really loved real estate.
Didn't?
It was a job for you. Yeah, you know it.
I love it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, no. At this point, and for every point, Nina, it was certainly Tina who came up with all the goods.
Goods.
I literally
goods.
got vetoed on all kinds of stuff.
And really, it wasn't even me, though. Think about it. It was going to masterminds. It was other people and collectively, coming up with ideas and massaging those ideas and figuring out what would work for me, for my vision.
Well, and I think that's what makes you such a great team leader is you can go to these masterminds, pick out pieces of what you think will work, or you don't come back with everything, right? You have notes on everything and you go, we can implement this little bit right now.
Mhm.
And that's kind of the key where it's like one little thing at a time. And just over time, those things add up to be kind of an amazing process.
Yeah. And you make a lot of mistakes. I mean, we've crashed and burned on how many things,
Oh,
and it's like,
so many.
let's start this ISA team. Let's burn it to the ground. Let's start this. You're just learning, but you can't be afraid to make mistakes, right? I mean, I want to be the fastest mistake maker in town because that means I'm the fastest action taker. And that's what moves the needle. If you're so protective of never making a mistake, you'll never move the needle and nothing will ever happen. So I'm okay to make a mistake as long as I learn from it quickly, adapt and flow and move on to the next thing. It's like, okay, we made a mistake. Let's go.
Yeah.
And being okay with saying that you made a mistake and you don't know everything.
Well, and that's one of our core values on our team is fail forward.
Yeah.
Right. We have a hashtag CG Life and F is fail forward. And we're cool with that.
Which seems weird to have on a core value. Oh, we want you to fail. But we do. We want our agents to fail.
Well,
we want them to try things.
Yeah,
and
if you're not failing, you're not trying.
You're not trying because you're going to fail at things. In fact, the people that deal with the pain and the failure the most, right?
Yep.
In the beginning are the ones that have the most success.
That's right.
So
That's absolutely
yeah.
right.
I love it.
All right, last question. I did not expect this segment to take so long.
I know.
We're dang near 9 o'clock, practically 10
Oh.
till. We're not even going to have time for our principles of success.
What? Oh, we'll do it with our next guest.
We had so many principles. We have
Well, we
so many principles of success.
I know. Well, we could go over one or two.
We'll go over one or two.
Okay.
Here's last question, and then there's another question that is a fake question.
Fake question.
My buddy Kelly, do you think rental prices will keep going up or possibly drop some? I don't see them going down anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I read an article on Inman that said sellers now that prices have kind of steadied in the resale market are just deciding to rent their homes
Mm-hmm.
and put them up for rent. Here's the truth. We have 4 million. We have a need for 4 million
More homes.
Yeah. In the U.S.
Yeah.
When there's that kind of need, prices aren't going down, especially rent prices. Rent prices, they're either going up or staying steady for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a pretty easy answer. Just now, I could be proven wrong, but and then finally, Carlo says, when are we going fishing and what are the interest rates? Carlo, very soon we are going fishing and the interest rates are roughly 6%.
Yeah, which what was our lender and again, you and I, our first home, we bought it at 8.9 something.
8.25. Yeah.
In the last 30, 40 years, the interest rates have hovered around 7.5%. Like we're still well below the average, that we've seen. So we're going to start seeing a lot of sellers offering closing costs, offering to lower the rates for their buyers. And we used to do that all the time. We used to pack in. We used to say, hey, we'll pay you $500,000 if you give us back $7,000 in closing costs so we can buy down the rate. And that's what we used to do when the rates were a little bit higher. And it was fine, right? I mean, the buyer is just funding their buy down right in the deal. I mean, it's so much easier for them to swallow. And that might be a great opportunity for sellers in this market to offer some competitive advantage.
Absolutely.
Right? Buy that rate down.
Trey, I'll see you next week in Vegas. I know you're going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Flavor Flav.
I won't be Flavor Flaving it up, but I will certainly be there. All right. That was Ask Us Anything. So
I love it.
I got to play this video again real fast just so I can get this outfit off. It's hot. I didn't expect that to be so
It
long.
is really hot in here.
Sweating my Bojangles off.
I bet.
I ain't going to lie.
Ask us anything. Ask us anything. Ask us anything.
The chain.
You like the chain?
I'm keeping the chain. The chain is for real.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna get you one for Christmas that's real.
I don't think I need one of those.
You kind of look cute, like a little rapper guy.
I mean, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Remember that song?
Yeah, I do. But I don't know the words.
Tina, we have 9 minutes left.
Oh.
Do we want to? I mean, there's 17 principles of business.
I mean, that might be boring for some people.
We may as well just leave it for the next episode.
Well, I think we could. I mean, if somebody has a question, they could definitely ask us a question.
Oh yeah, fire away if you do have a question. We'll try and answer it. In the meantime, though, let's just talk briefly.
Okay.
Next week.
Oh my gosh, we have so many fun things.
First of all, we will not be having a show next week, which is a bummer for me because this is the only day I like. Every other day just seems like a regular day, but Wednesday nights are for the boys to party it up
And
online.
the girls.
And
the girls.
Tina. Just kidding. No, so we won't be here, but we'll be back the following
week. We'll be
back with the 17 principles of business.
Yes. Well, and special guests.
And special
We have
guests.
some special guests.
You know what my plan is in Vegas? To line
get all
up
your
a bunch of
guests.
special guests.
Yes.
We're talking Glenn Sanford, Glenn Stearns,
Oh boy.
Grant Cardone,
Now you're reaching.
Bill Gates,
Oh, Bill Gates.
Steve Jobs.
Wow. Maybe we could get the president on too.
I'm going to summon Steve Jobs. We're going to do a seance. Steve Jobs will be here.
Wow. All these people.
live.
Gosh, they're going to come back. They can't wait to see all these.
No,
amazing
EXP
special
Con's going to
guests.
be cool. You're on a couple of panels.
Yeah, we're
You're on
doing
the
a
main
big
stage.
luxury announcement. So we've got big luxury announcement for all of our agents, and the product that we use is just going to blow everyone's mind. So that's fun. We've got that coming, and and then we're doing a luxury mastermind, and then we've got a luxury leadership council that we're deploying. So they're going to get to meet everybody there, and then we have the gala. So we're going to give out. I think I'm giving out an award for the top icon of the universe and the top mentor of the world. I don't know, but something like that.
There's certainly going to be tons of great speakers on stage. The closing party is the only
so
reason
fun.
I go.
Yep, that's Kevin's only reason.
Latinos,
I forget
look
the
out.
DJ that's going to be playing there, but
I don't know who it's going to be this year. Last year it was Jazzy Jeff. I don't know if he's going to be back.
No, he's not back. I saw the DJ, but again, those fat things like that just don't stick in my brain. I've only got limited space up here.
I know what. Latinos, beware. I'm coming. I'm coming to hang out with you because La Chica Blanca, not that much fun at the club. She's a wallflower.
I am.
She likes to.
Unless I drink more of the hunky dory, then I can dance.
That's right. I'm really looking forward to that. I am actually looking forward to the awards gala. The awards gala is always a good time, even though I don't like putting suits on.
But you look good in suits.
As long as I have my gym shoes, I'll be good to go. The Zillow conference gets bare naked ladies.
And I'm going to the Zillow conference. We found out that was a fun announcement. We were one of the top 10 Zillow Flex teams top 10. Yeah, Zillow Flex teams with our wonderful leadership, Mackenzie and Mike leading the charge there with all of our agents. So that's exciting. So we're going to go to the Zillow conference, Aaron. We'll be there, I think, on Wednesday.
Well, and here's the thing, Aaron. You might have Bare Naked Ladies, the band, but the closing party, we're going to have real Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah. No, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it could happen.
I don't think so.
It could happen.
But
if they drink enough honky-dory, that could happen.
you never know.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. You have anything else, honey?
I think that's it for me tonight, honey. I got to work on my dance moves.
You got to work on your dance
and my
moves.
Singing and my live singing. I only like to sing behind a camera alone. So, he said that's why I'll be at Glenn's party.
Yeah,
what
what's
he
up
said?
with Glenn's party? Let's get.
Yeah,
Call Glenn.
Glenn's party. No, he's talking about the last day, the party.
Yeah, Glenn's party is.
He'll be at Glenn's party.
If
That's
what
Glenn's
you're referring
party.
to.
I mean, Glenn is paying for that party.
That's
and
true.
It's
Glenn
awesome.
throws a party. I can tell
Glenn
you.
knows how to throw a party.
Do
Glenn
we have
knows
a
how
band playing for us?
for when?
Just in general.
When?
At EXPCon.
Oh, at EXPCon? Oh, I don't know.
I know we have the Killers playing for us Saturday night. We're going to see the Killers. I know you're all jealous.
The Killers.
All right, here's the deal. We are so thankful that you guys hung out with us again on a Wednesday night.
They did it. They did it.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks after EXPCon.
After EXPCon.
Have a lot to report back.
Thanks, everybody, for checking in, saying hello. Appreciate all the questions that were asked. I appreciate you allowing me to be...
Weird.
Is that the word?
Oh, you're fun. You're fun and festive. You know, I think most people want to be able to do stuff like that and not worry about what other people think. And you just don't care.
Well, I've started to not care.
Yeah.
It's been a long process.
Well, now that you're retired, you don't care.
I think, I've done some journeys.
You have
done some inner
journeys.
work
Mm-hmm.
that have, yeah.
A lot of people have
Cares.
those characters inside them and they just won't release them. Like
Yep.
me.
YOLO, YOLO.
YOLO.
All
YOLO,
right,
everybody.
Thank you so much. We will see you in 2 weeks right here, unless we see you at EXPCon.
Oh, we hope
next
you're
week.
there.
Peace.
Bye.